let's see, February 4th. And it's about, well, it's going to be somewhere in the low 50s, like 51, 52 degrees today. Last night was in the 30s. And then tonight, it's going to drop back down into the upper 20s. So big temperature difference, which I'm not overly excited about because of the fact that the bees are going to break cluster today. As you can see, they already are. They're doing their cleansing flights. They're bringing out their dead, and that's all good. But the downside is that they might break cluster to the point where they can't come back in, and if that happens, then I could have a bunch of dead bees. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Good news is you can see all three hives are doing pretty well. And I fed these the other day with fondant that I made. They were all, well, except for the Vaughn hive, they were all on the top bars. You can see all except Vaughn are using their upper entrances. Emery is, the Nuke is. Well, maybe Vaughn's using it a little bit, but they're more using the bottom. And it'd be interesting to see if they also are using the back upper entrance. I think I got a bee on my temple. I hope he doesn't sting me. Yep. Hey, guy. About an hour later, they're getting a lot more active. Again, the Vaughn hive seems to be the one that does the best with, defending. The other ones, they are defending. I've been watching it. But, here you got a couple that are fanning, which would signify like telling people where the nest is. People telling other bees where the nest is. This one was really active up top. Now it's died down. I also put some extra blocking down in the bottom just because they didn't seem like they were being all that, defensive from robbing. I mean, you can see right there's one that is getting kind of yanked out, but there's also just not a whole ton of stuff going on down in this bottom section. So I feel like I kind of gave them enough screening to, limit the amount of robbing that can go on. Obviously, this one's getting a little more upper entrance. And actually, so this is, I put this upper piece, I made it wrong. So this is actually that side of the hive, and this entrance back here goes to the opposite side. So, and again, there's really nothing going on up top here. Everything's going down by the bottom of the Vaughn hive, and they're by far the most defensive. But I guess that's a good thing. And when I first came out, like an hour ago, there was nothing going on in the bottom section of that hive. It was all toward the front, but I think now that it's warmed up a bit, they're starting to come alive. But it was a pretty big roar. And so I was actually concerned that they were getting robbed out. And you can see actually up here on the upper, there's really no activity going on. So because I was really concerned about that being robbed out, I really kind of limited their entrance, and you can see there's just a lot of bees trying to get in there right now. But no real defensive behavior. I'm not seeing anything getting balled up necessarily. So I'm not sure if that's just because that hive can't defend itself and that's just too many bees or what. But I did bring it down to about an inch of space for them to have to defend. So I don't know if I should do even more. The thing I don't want to do is make it so they can't get out, but they do have that upper entrance where they were getting in and out. So I might even want to like completely seal this one off. I'm not sure.